To consumer goods earnings now, we have about 5 companies that we will be reviewing. We'll start with Unilever Nigeria, from there to PZ Cussons Nigeria, UAC Nigeria, Nestle Nigeria, and Cadbury Nigeria. So we'll start with the turnover for these companies. For Unilever Nigeria, it had 64.768 billion naira in 2022, and in 2021, 49.673 billion naira. The percentage change, 30.39. For PZ Cussons Nigeria, 27.391 billion naira in 2022, and in 2021, 22.204 billion naira. The percentage change, 23.36. USA Nigeria, 77.804 billion naira. 2021, 71.367 billion naira. Percentage change, 9.02. Nestle Nigeria, 333.472 billion naira in 2022. And in 2021, 261.591 billion naira. Percentage change, 27.48. Cadbury Nigeria, 42.540 billion naira in 2022. And in 2021, 30.047 billion naira. The percentage change there being 41.58. But when we look at these companies, we see that at least to a very large extent, the top line increased. Let's have your take on this, Charles.
Well, you have said it. Consumer goods, these are items that they produce that is every day, so the consumers have no choice. They just continue to consume this product. Let's look at Unilever, for example. I always use it. Sorry, I didn't even pay for this advert. Okay.
Well, we're analyzing companies, basically.
Looking at their products, you'll see that you close with them in the night, you sleep with it, and you wake up in the morning after your prayers. You want to maybe take some tea. You want to brush your mouth. After brushing your mouth, you want to take your tea. It's all Unilever. Then, of course, you are eating bread with, margarine. It's part of Unilever. And even in cooking. So it's the product that they keep. It's an everyday product. And consumers will continue to make use of them. So I'm not surprised their top line to have this kind of figures is good. But again, we must also give them kudos in terms of, because we know production cost is very, very high. And of course, the operating environment is also very challenging. So for them to be able to do this and increase from what they did in 2021, of course, you know that the economy too has also opened. We are seeing more and more production and, of course, more consumption. However, you also know that the purchasing power too of consumers has also come down. But because these items are something that's essential, that they need to consume on a day-to-day basis, whether we like it or not. Like somebody said, we are spending most of our earnings on food.
Yeah.
And people said yes, because the man has to feed himself and hope whether things will be better. Nobody will sleep without eating. So yes. But what I want to advise these companies, yes, your top line is good. I'm sure we're going to see other variables again, but thank God for Unilever. I had followed them very well, and I can say yes, and I can beat my chest and say they've been a company that takes care of the environment. They take care of their people, and they operate in an ethical manner. So I'm more concerned because you produce food items.
Very quickly, please.
You are bound to produce so many wastes, and they are taking steps to recycle some of this waste, because for me, any food wastage is a sin.
All right. Thank you so much. But Arina, we would like to have your thought on this, the top line of these companies. Let's have your thought.
Yeah, I think I'll give it to them. Very good growth, except for UAC. I think one of the things that is working for them, they are involved in provision of
Arina, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? All right, I guess we have a connection issue right there. Okay, Mukhtar, if you can hear me, I'd like you to take it up from there.
Actually, you know what I always say. I'm not so much interested in your turnover, your opinions. All that is for your good. I go to what is coming to me as an investor at the end of the day. That is what I'm interested in. So turnover, fantastic. Be and by the economy situation,
Yeah.
but you begin to see why I won't be excited as you begin to break down the result.
Exactly.
Turnover is good, but the other time that the other side that make investors excited looking at what will come into my pocket is not looking good at all.
All right. Well, very quickly, let's move now to the profit after tax for this company, starting with Unilever. For Unilever, 2022 minus 348.008 million naira. That was in that's 2022. 2021 1.082 billion naira. The percentage change there being minus 132.14. For PZ, 1.303 billion naira in 2022, and in 2021, 231.091 million naira. The percentage change, 464.09. For UAC, 2.008 billion naira in 2022. And in 2021, 563.118 million naira. The percentage change there being minus 456.71. Beg your pardon, 2022 was also in minus, so we had minus 2.008 billion naira in 2022. And then in 2021, what we had was 563.118 million naira. That's why the percentage change there is minus 456.71. For Nestle Nigeria, 40.152 billion naira in 2022, and in 2021, 33.584 billion naira. The percentage change there, 19.56. Cadbury Nigeria, 2.816 billion naira. In 2021, 1.513 billion naira. The percentage change there, 86.12. Ambrose, talk to us.
Yeah, for investors and analysts, there are two important things that you want to look at when you're looking at earnings. And then like Musta just said, you can't rule out the top line, the turnover of any company. Because what will come to you as earnings will come from that turnover. If they are not breaking into new market, they are not expanding, they are not bringing new product, the earnings that they will from there declare dividend won't be there. Because earnings per share is what every investor like him who are interested to see. But the top line of any company, any sector is
at the end
key.
of the day determines everything.
It's key because if you are eating into new market, you are trading the product and expanding it, it boils down because in between the earnings and that top line, there are expenses that will cover. But if your top line is not expanding, you will get something tangible, reasonable at the at the earnings level, which is the profit after tax. But looking at this figure, I'll tell you that so most of these consumer companies are sure that yes, their sector are important, and the post COVID-19 drive has supported them. Don't forget that during COVID-19 lockdown, most of them are not going outside the shore of Nigeria. But with this agreement of Africa Free Trade Zone, they are taking their product away to all other African countries to sell, and they are earning dollars from there. Bring it to here, you know what it is. I can see that these numbers are looking, despite the high cost, despite the cost push, everything has changed. You can see that this company are still giving us green light to show that at the end of the day, we're expecting a good dividend from them. But for them also that have seen a decline in their performance in terms of profit after tax, investors will naturally look away from it because we are not in the market to romance name of the company or to say this company is with your wife or no. You are there to make money. Once you see that the number that will support payout is not there, you sit down and move. That's why you can see that these days you have seen people looking at the work of Cabaret. Yes, Cabaret have not been consistent in terms of dividend, but we see that the numbers that point to that is already on ground. That's why the price is still moving around what it is. For Nestle, they have registered their need to be more consistent in that industry, that even when the market economy is bad, you can see little growth, but Nestle can see the top line and bottom line are in 2 digits. It tells that this company also are going somewhere. But the market is flogging the stock now. For the past 2 days now, they're almost like 20%. It creates an opportunity for people to also buy. But one thing is that when we are doing all this, we want to look at the other side of what is the sentiment behind these companies' activities in terms of behavior to their price. Primary behavior that we know that for the past 2 years, we have seen that Nestle International are busy buying, accumulating the Nestle in Nigeria. Yes, they might have up to 80% now. What does it tell you? It says that they have confidence in our economy because of our population, and also they have good factory here. That means that company have come to stay. I mentioned I said something about Cabaret, but for PZ is just coming back. We know that they just declared 1 naira 1 kobo for their last financial year ended May. We have just seen their first quarter. The figure here, whether it's for the full year, I can't really or for the first quarter, but I believe that
this is for the first quarter, not the full year.
Ahead. You know, it's a good thing that we're seeing a number also pointing that where the company is going. I believe that because we need to take off ourselves, as Mr. Charles has said, that there's some essential products that you need to that you can't do with it. Whether the price is up, before if you are using like 8 of that product, because of the price that you can see we're using 5 or 4, but you can't actually for that. You can also they can also know how to move to another market also, because if you are buying 4 here and now with this new Africa trade zone, they can still go to other countries and sell that for. That means they can still remain at a price. You can see that's why we are seeing this kind of figure coming out from there. For me, it's a good one, but investors should also look at the one that had the capacity to pay a good dividend.
Talk to us about UAC. What's happening? Yeah,
for UAC, no, I can't really say what has happened, but that company, they have not been consistent either in up movement or down. This year you see a better number, or they dip into their reserve and pay from them. That's a good dividend. Like I know they did a special dividend last year, but investors already seen that with the figure they are seeing, that special dividend might not be there. They start to set down. But I believe that the numbers already guided every one of us, because I tell you that for you to be a successful investor, you have to combine your fundamental and your technical analysis so that you can make informed investment decision.
All right, let's move now to earnings per share. For earnings per share, Unilever, that's minus 6 kobo. PZ, we have 33 kobo. For USC, minus 69 kobo. For Nestle, 50 naira, 66 kobo. For Cadbury, 1 naira, 50 kobo. Aruna, talk to us about this.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
perfectly.
Yeah, I think this is what I always look for. I think one of the things that you can see for Unilever and UAC, because any per share is PAT divided by the number of units that is outstanding. Yes. And that is exactly what is working for Nestle and also working for Cadbury. And that is why you have Nestle at 396 million units. Outstanding. That is why you can see that it's as robust as 50 naira. But it is just unfortunate for UAC and Unilever with that growth in their top line, and they were unable to manage their middle line. What really ate into their profit, especially UAC, is selling expenses that rose almost 36%, and admin expenses that rose 8%. But for Unilever, I think finance cost ate everything up 2.6 billion. My heart actually wait for them. And I believe that in any analysis I want to do, I'll first of all look at the earning per share, because that is exactly where I have claim to. You can see that is why Nestle was able to give as much as 25 naira interim dividend from that 15 naira. But if Unilever at 0.06 kobo negative, and the USC at 0.69 negative, there's no chance that they can declare any dividend. So at this, the market, we definitely punish the price for this.
All right. Well, very quickly, I'd like to have your thoughts on this, Mukhtar, before we move to price to earnings ratio.
You know, this is where I like.
I know, that's why I told you.
Mr. Aruna have said it, because there are 3 types of investors. You are an inventor, you are the one that bring the product, or you are an investor, you are the one that invest in that product, or you are a shareholder. And so me, I'm a shareholder, so I need to benefit from the earning per share. So that's what gets me excited. So like Mr. Aruna said, I think I like the results, especially when you look at the difficult climate that they are coming from. Consumer perception index has been very poor. A lot of Nigerians have not been having some of the products. Some of them that used to buy 2 now buy 1 and manage. Maybe not everybody is like our guests inside there that can use 1 early in the morning and then have to take tea again. Not all of us are in that like these days. Sometimes you need to do your scale of preference these days. Look at which one, So the best one is so I'm happy with that. When you look at that the consumer price index, consumers have not been smiling, and Nigerians have not been smiling in buying this product. And these products have also gone up over 50 to some of them have gone as high as 100%. Exactly. So you be excited with the result that they brought in, especially Nestle. But like Mr. Aruna said, it has to do with their share standing, which is fantastic, and also the same thing with Cadbury. That's why we are seeing those good earning per share. For Unilever, Pizza, I think for now I would trade with them with a very long spoon, not going there at all, because I'm a shareholder. But maybe
you like dividend.
All right, thank you so much. We'll take a short break now. When we come back, we will continue. Stay with us.